My friends, welcome back to Roti's Creative Wings. So in this video, I wanted to come on and show you how I made this journal here. And so what I want to show you is just like the base of the folds and everything like that, how I created it. So I don't know if I mentioned when I showed this journal, but I did make it out of 3 sheets of legal size paper. So the paper that I used was coffee dyed, and so I just used 3 sheets of legal size paper. I did expand it to make it the length higher, but other than that, it's 3 legal size sheets of paper. And so I wanted to show you how I put the base together in this video. If you haven't seen the video where I show this journal, I'll link it down below so you can check it out. So for this video, so here are 4 legal size papers. This is what you're gonna need. It's really 3 sheets, but the extra sheet is so that you can expand your length. I want to expand it to 9.5. I think this one is. Let's see. So I'm going to extend the paper, but as far as this here is 14. So you have your 3 that you're going to use for the base, and then this extra one is to expand the size. So I'm gonna just cut this one here first, and I have inked the corners of the paper just so that you're able to see what I'm doing. When you're working with white paper, you don't see like the edges that well, so I just inked the edges so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna cut this down to 2.5. I think it should be okay. I hope that's okay. And we'll do it this way. Okay, so we have our 3 sheets to expand the paper. Okay, so now I already made like some marks on the paper to show me where I'm going to lay this paper. So I'll be laying it here, and this is gonna be the 9.5 length. So I'm going to take one at a time. And lay it down there. And I'm going to use paper just to lay down the glue. So I'm going to just use this for the sake of the video real quick. Now I'm going to use the smaller one. And of course you can use whatever you want. You can use tape. If you want to use tape. Depending on the tape that you're using, like if you're using masking tape or anything, it does bring character to the journal. Depending on if you're doing like a rustic or vintage one, that will be nice with the tape. So I'm just going to continue. Okay. Okay, so that is how you're going to expand your paper, whether it's tape or glue or you're sewing it, either way. So I'm going to do the other 2 and I'm going to come right back. Okay, my friends, so here I have the 2 sheets, and I added the length. Of course, you don't have to add the length if you don't want to. Here I had one that I already created, and I just did it 8.5. So you don't have to do 9.5 if you don't want to. And so I already did most of the flats and stuff like that. But I'm just showing you just in case you do wanna do the 9.5 or 9. That's what you have to do. You just have to add a piece to it. So here we have our 3, and so I'm going to score just one side, because really when I started doing my I didn't score anything, but for the sake of the video I'm going to score just one side. So you take your paper and you're going to score it at 4 1/4, unless you want it wider than that. You're going to do the same to all 3. And you're just going to fold. So when you do, once you do your first fold, you're going to fold the second one. You should leave like a tiny little bit of space here. Let me just fold this. Doesn't have to be perfect, of course, but you should leave like a millimeter, or I would say like a millimeter of space here, so you can definitely score it if you feel that you are not going to be able to. But I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay. So I left too much space. You see that there? To me, that's too much space. So I'm going to bring it a little bit closer. That's why if you want to score it, you can, and it'll be a little bit more accurate. Let me see. So I'm just going to do this with the ruler. It's not going to be much of a difference, but yeah, it's not that much of a difference. I'm going to bring it up just a teeny bit, and that's better. Okay, and then you're going to either fold this in, this part here, or fold it out, whichever way you want to do it. But that part needs to be folded, okay? And so you have your first sheet of paper, like this, with the extra black. So now, I'm going to take this one. This is going to be the main sheet. Let me just fold this way. So I'm going to ink up the where it's scored, because this is where the other paper is going to go attached. So this is what your paper will look like, and here is where this paper is going to go once it's also folded like this. So we're going to repeat this with these here. Okay. So we did already score it, so we're going to fold it. Okay, and so I'm going to just do this. I think it's better when you do it like this. Leave a little tiny bit of space there, and so you can score, fold it, and see around like that. And you're going to do the same thing. Sink it in. I would fold it in first and then fold it out if that's what you want to do. And again, these papers, as I noticed that doing this type of journal, at least in my experience, as much as I try to make it as even, when you do the flaps and you put it together, they're not going to be super even. Which is fine, that doesn't bother me. But if that's something that bothers you, I don't know if you're going to be able to like this journal. So we have the same right there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Okay, so that's number 2. This is number 1. This is number 2. And we're going to repeat with the 3rd. That's already scored. Leave you a little space there. Okay, this one came out a little quicker. I'll just do that again. I think that space is too wide. It should be fine. And then you can bend it out if you like. Okay, so now we have our 3 sheets of paper. Okay, so now we're gonna look at the main piece, which is this one here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, one of these folds here, you're gonna attach it to here, so it can be either one. But for the sake of the video, so no one will get confused, I'm going to fold the same folds for each. So in other words, if I wanted to, hold on 1 second. Oh my goodness. If I want to, this is my sheet of paper, I can attach this fold to here, and then I can do the opposite here. I can fold, not the same fold here, but this one here, and the flaps are going to be totally different. Okay, so for the sake of the video, this is how the sheets are. And just finish the same way. We have 2 that are exactly the same there, and I'm going to attach this side. So I'm going to attach this side, and I'm going to attach this side like this. That way there's no confusion. Or you can attach this side here, which I think that would be the better. So it doesn't matter which one you attach, just attach one of them. Let's put it that way, so that way it's not confusing. Just attach any one of these scored, attach it to there. So the way that I'm going to attach it now is I'm going to do it with tape. The way that I did my journal, I just added a little bit of glue and I set the paper down, and that's the way I took it to the sewing machine and sewed it. But I'm not going to do that here, so I'm just going to use this tape here to take it down. And so I'm just going to go over it right there. And since this is paper, the tape will do really well with it, so I'm going to do the same here. I'm just connecting this a little bit more. parts here. This is masking tape I'm using. So now you're going to take that part there and put it on. Same thing with this one. And so now we're going to put the tape on the other side. This one is connected, okay? Attached. And now we're going to repeat with this one here. Okay, so now you're able to fold your journal however you want. You can fold it this way, you can fold it out, inward, outward, however you want. I'm just gonna, here you can also adjust the pages, because once you attach all these pages, that's when you know how it's gonna flow. And sometimes there's a little bit of restriction, and so you can try to adjust the folding so that it fits more comfortable. That's what I'm doing now. And then see this one here, I had to adjust it a little bit, and it totally, the fold is different, but you won't be able to tell because you're going to cover all these pages, so you really can't tell. But yeah, so in order for it to fold nicely, that's what you're going to do. So this one here, you can fold it this way, or you can fold it this way. Now these flaps right here, so there you go. You see, so here is your journal. You see, so when I'm saying once you fold it, it's not going to be completely even. That's the way it's going to look. You will have these flaps here that you can cut off, or you can add a pocket to it. You can just add a little bit more, add a pocket to it, keep it there. So now we have, now you have to decide what you want as your front and back of the journal. So let's see. This one goes like that. Like that. You can open this one like this. Bring it back like that. But it does have more. And this one has another flap out here. So you do have to decide how you want to open your journal so that you could find the front page and the back page like I did. So this one here would be either the front or the back. But then again, you have these flaps here, so you got to decide what you want to do with the flaps. So you can either cut them up, get rid of it, or use it as a pocket. And so now this becomes your front, if that's what you want it. and this becomes your back, or this could be your front and you can open it this way. So you have to decide how you want it. Look, see, like that. That's what I like about the journal. It has like so many different, it's like an unpredictable journal, in other words. So you have, let's say you want to open it this way. You have your front, you're going to decorate these pages, you're going to decorate these pages, but then you're going to open up this flap and you got 2 more pages. And then this one is another one that you can either cut that flap off and put it as a pocket. You're going to decorate this page. You have another flap here. You're going to decorate this page. But then when you're done with those, you open it again. And you have 2 more pages. And then you close it again and you have another page. And then you have this page here. So, and then you can close it again. And then this goes on top. And then you go this way. And you have another flap there. So, and then that's the way it is. So that is the base of the journal I made. Again, once you put this together, you can fold it however you want. In, out, you can add to it, like those flaps right there, you can add another flap to this, like another fold, like another fold. Or you can just leave it like that. But once you start filling up the pages, it starts looking beautiful. And you can add to it. I like it because it's kind of like you don't know what to expect when you turn the page. Like for instance, when you do that, and then you do that, and then you do this, and then you have another flap here. So my next journal is going to be, I wanted to have like those hidden flaps or folds. See? But then you have another one there, so it's like, so you fold it to the way you want to. You can even fold this one in. If you don't want it to be out, you fold it in. If you want your journal just to be one whole side and not be 2 sides, you're gonna have to sew this part here. And so you got one there. You got another pocket there. I'm sorry. You have your, you can make this your, sorry, this goes in here. You can make this the back part, this the front, or this the front and this the back, and you're gonna open it this way. You have 1 page, another page here, another page here, then this one flips. You have another page here, then it flips again. You have another page here, then it opens up again. 2 more pages, another page here, and then you have this one here, another page there, and 2 more pages. I think that's the way I formatted my other one. And then you have these pages here, and I like this format better. And there you go. But you can also have it the other way. If you flip this one this way, it totally changes the journal. So now you have, this could be your back or the front. This could be the back or the front, but now you're like starting like this, and then once you do that, you go this way. So either way. So yeah, guys, I hope I didn't confuse you. I do have one that I made here. So let's see. So in this one here, I think this one is going to be either the front, and this one is going to be the back. And so if I open it here, right, I just had those 2 pages. Now I can also do this. Bring it in, and that means right there's where I sewed. And so it'll be like this. I have the flap there too. Like that. You have an opening here. You have another flap there. So you have 3 pages. I like when there's like a hidden flap and you think it's done, but then you open it and there's another one there. So you have, let's start this over again. You open it, let's say this is the front. You open it, you have your page here, you have your page here, you have another page here, and you have 2 more pages here. You're gonna open this flap now. You have this page here, you're gonna open this one here, you have a page here and a page here, but now you have a hidden page, another page here, another page here. And then you're gonna go here, you have another flip, and then you have another one here, but you have another one there. So it's like, that is so cool. I like that. And there's a lot of pages, so there's a lot of pages for you to work with. It seems like it's a small journal, but it really isn't. So you have your main page. Let's say this is the cover. Okay, let's make that a little bit. This is the cover. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You close it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pages for you to work with and design and play around with. I like it. So I wanted to do this video because I do have something in mind that I want to bring to you guys. I'm still working on the details, but it does have something to do with this type of journal. And so once I get all the details organized and decided, I'm going to come back with an announcement. And so I'm hoping that this video will help when it comes to that project that I want to do, and have you guys join in. So yes, guys, let me know what you think of the journal here. So this is what this will turn into, or this will turn into. So you see, it's not completely like, it's not going to be a journal that's totally straight and even. So I didn't care because that's the type of journal that I wanted. I didn't want it to be super perfect, but yeah, you'll get a really beautiful journal. Another thing is I added a lot of stuff to these journals, so definitely doesn't have to be this bulky. I'm going to try in my next one to just do it. If I'm going to add like a tag or something, it's going to be something flat, or something like that. But knowing myself, because I love to add texture and stuff to my journals, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to try my best. Yeah, so I really enjoy doing these. So yeah, just remember, once you attach the pages, the rest is up to you. You don't have to fold it the way I folded it. You fold it the way that you want it, and you may have to like straighten up your page a little bit more once you already attach the pages. Align them a little bit better, and you can do that because it doesn't take away from it, because you are doing this way before you're putting anything on top of the pages, so none of that's going to show. Everything's going to be covered. So once you do the folding, once you attach the 3 pages and you start folding them, you fold them the way that you want to fold them, and align them the way that you want to align them. And that's it, guys. So thank you for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So stay tuned. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get all this stuff together because I've been very busy, but I'm going to try to get all the details of this together, and then I'll come back to you guys. So thank you for joining me. Let me know what you think of the base of the journal that I created. Comments and suggestions and recommendations are welcome. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.